All right, 13 minutes into the session, we're down just 18 points on the Dow Industrials. We have the restaurant chain Wendy's. They did report higher sales in North America, confirming that the consumer is in pretty good shape in America. The stock, though, barely reacting. It's up just 5 cents. How about Shake Shack? Now, yesterday, the stock dropped 21%. Remember, they'd made a very weak sales forecast. This morning, they've opened down another 20 cents. That's another 1/3 of 1%. So no recovery at this point for Shake Shack. Look at this opinion headline from the New York Times. I'll quote it. Are electric cars the wheels of the future? It was written by Varney regular Senator John Barrasso, Republican from Wyoming. The good senator joins us right now. Sir, I think your conclusion is that electric cars are not the wheel of the future. You want to explain this?
Well, Chuck Schumer has said if the Democrats take the Senate, and he wrote about this in the New York Times, that he wants to get every gas-powered car off of the road in the next 20 years. And the amount of money that he's talking and proposing to do this makes cash for clunkers look puny. This is cash for clunkers on steroids. It's over 100 times the cost of cash for clunkers to pay people to get these off the road, to subsidize electric cars, and that's his agenda should the Democrats take control of the Senate.
I don't get it. Why on earth should I be forced into an electric ar when gasoline costs me $2.50 per gallon and they really have perfected the internal combustion car? Are you with this demand that we all go on with electric cars? Are you behind that?
That's the Democrat. Well, you know, it is part of the Green New Deal, Stuart, which will blow a big hole in our economy if it were ever to pass. It would hurt our competitiveness internationally. But this is their focus. And, you know, the average electric car, it's about $20,000 more than an average gas-powered vehicle. This is pure fantasy land, what they're proposing, but that's what is out there. You know, I believe electric vehicles are established in the United States. People that want them can have them. I don't think we should pay subsidies. You know, these electric cars, the big ones, the $100,000 cars, they're getting about $7,500 of a tax rebate if they buy those cars, so the taxpayers are subsidizing them. And now what we found out through the IRS is that's not really looked at so closely. So many more people are actually getting the subsidy than are actually getting the cars new.
Now, this is all part of the push for climate change legislation. The planet's in danger, et cetera, et cetera. Are you with that? Do you think this kind of extreme action is necessary?
Well, I think the climate is changing. Man is contributing to an extent. But these are efforts by climate alarmists who want to do things drastically, unilaterally, immediately, and things that will put us as a country at a competitive disadvantage. They will hurt our economy at a time we now have a strong, healthy, growing economy with over 6 million new jobs under President Trump and the Republicans in tax reform. This wants to turn the page back to the old times with tepid growth and a slow economy, and I think this is actually harmful rather than helping us as we move to the future. If you want to deal with climate change, we have to do it through innovation, not through taxation and regulation.
Senator John Barrasso, Republican, Wyoming. Thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.